It's Budapest. A game for 1 round and 4 deals, just a bit more expensive. 1,500 dragon chips instead of 1,000 for burn. Now I have one green belt to my left, another green belt, as I remember, to my opposite, and brown belt with 2 black stripes to my right. I want to show some interesting hands here, and maybe it will be half flush, maybe it will be all types. I don't want to meld this 6, didn't want to meld right now, but maybe I'll take a chow. Maybe it will be half flush. I don't want to abandon a plan for all types, but maybe it's time to go for half flush. Yes, let's try to make some half flush. I am waiting for dragon, because west is not my wind. If I take Pang of Wests, I'll receive only 1 point. So I either need another 2 points maybe for Pang of Dragons, or for example something like Tile Hog if I pick another 2 dots. The player to my left plays rather weird, I'd say. He wants some punks, simply. He wants some punks. He likes to meld his hand. He likes to remain with melded hand, waiting for just 1 tile. I can't say it's good tactics. Sometimes he wins though. The player to my right is a real danger. He discarded some useless sonas and he maybe wants some quick hand. I'd better take this pang and discard 1, because 1... Yes. 1 looked useless. I can take 2 chows 5, 6, 7, for example, as long as I see 2 force dots discarded. Maybe I'll rather take 7s. But I'd like to take some dragons, really. Or maybe it will be half flush all pungs. If I take pang of 5s, pang of 6s. Okay. Pang of dragons. Really, I have 3 pairs. It's not very useful to take 4, 5, 6 or 5, 6, 7. It's better to take pungs now. 6 bams, which I discarded not very recently. Somebody wanted it. I discard dangerous tiles. Of course, people can suggest that I collect half flush, so they'll be holding dots. If I take pawn of whites, I'll discard 9, of course, and I will be waiting for 5 or 6. Who may give me 5 or 6? 6 dots. Nothing good. Because yes, the player to my right collected a quick hand with mixed straight. I got little useful tiles from my left. And now I see my plan for chows. Luckily I didn't feed into that hand to my left. And I think I'll collect chows. Maybe it will be all chows, all simples. What can I do? 4, 5, 6 bams, for example. 5, 6, 7 dots. 3, 4, 5 cracks I have already. Or, no, I don't want to meld now. I better hold my hand concealed and wait for some good tiles from the wall. Okay. At least it develops my hand in good direction. 4, 5, 6. I can declare 4, 5, 6 dots. 5, 6, 7 dots. 4, 5, 6 cracks. I don't have a pair. Okay, let's take it. Maybe it will be useful after all. I can discard 5. Wait for 8 or 3 as my eyes. Wait for 6 or 9 for my 4th set. Player to my left discarded 6s. Maybe he wants some pure straight and dots. That's curious. That's curious. Five, 6, 7 bams I can declare. For example, 4, 5, 6 cracks, 5, 6, 7 bams, 6, 7, 8 dots it can be, yes. This variant. And I'll be waiting for just a pair. I just need a pair. Ouch. Okay, let's try to wait. Either I'll take 4s as my eyes, or I'll take some bams as my eyes and be waiting for 5 dots. Anyway, I couldn't take, hardly could take 8 bams as my eyes because 2 of them, 9s. The last 9 came into my hand and now it's my pair. No, I need 7. I need 7 or I need the last 4 bams. The last 4 bams. Now I see only 1 4 on the table in my chow. And I need 7, preferably from the left, of course. At least 4 is safe. Who might discard the 7 bams? I can't tell. As long as 3/4 discarded. This 3, yes, it could go for a pang. Lucky player to my left has tile Hogan. Threes dots and 2 sets. All 4 threes dots. 9 must be safe, yes. But nobody discarded 7 so far. Maybe the player to my right has this 7. He doesn't want pure shifted punks, possibly, but maybe he wants to collect some BAMs. It's safe as long as the player to my left discarded it recently. Seven cracks goes there. Maybe he wants some punks. Maybe he wants mixed shifted punks, by the way. But no, sorry. He needs either 6 dots or 9 dots for mixed shifted punks, and he discarded those tiles, so he doesn't collect them. He maybe collects just punks. 8 is safe. What can be dangerous? 3 9s on the table. The opposite player who considered taking this 9 possibly has 7. Yes. He collected punks, nice. The opposite player had 1 of 7s. And the other 3 7s were in the wall. Now, this looks like some pairs, but only 3 pairs I have, all in upper tiles. Maybe I'll collect upper tiles, maybe I'll be collecting pairs. Let's see. If I want to collect pairs, then I'd better hold some honors. For pairs, they are good. This is ideal situation when one honor is discarded and other honors are somewhere possibly in the wall. I have this one. And maybe I'll take another. When I see 2 honors, 2 easts for example, in the discard, then I'll discard it, of course. Yes, very nice. 4th pair came. It's my C-twin, by the way. Maybe I hastily discarded 5. I needed to discard 4 firstly. I also think about some pairs, maybe punks, maybe punks of some. Not now, sorry. I don't have a concealed punk. It can be all types, but it can be some pairs as well. Really, I'd better discard red, because red is not on the table so far, and maybe somebody needs it. I'll wait for white, but let's see what... Okay, it's fifth pair. It's the fifth pair, and I'll be waiting for another two now. I discarded 9 because the player to my right discarded this 9. And I'll be waiting for some suits. It's useless as long as it's the last west. Yes, it happens. I discarded a good pair. Possible good pair, but who could tell that west will come into my hand after 7 turns. 3. Another pair. Discarded. Maybe I need to discard 7 bams. Maybe 7 cracks. It depends on what comes from the wall. Yet another. All 4s are on the table, so nobody will collect pure straight and cracks. I don't have concealed pungs. That's why I refuse to take pungs from discard. Nice. Okay, let's wait for white. Looks like white will be discarded soon. No. I don't want to wait for the last 7, for the only 7. White looks more perspective now. White must be good. No, I don't see north on the table. Maybe it will go for a pung. Yes. But white is discarded, has been discarded once. Nine? No. 2 9s discarded already. Maybe he needs 4 5 6 now. 4 5 6 dots for mixed straight. Great. Very nice. 7 pairs from the wall. The opposite player collected half flush. The player to my left collected some cracks. Maybe he wanted full flush. Luckily, I left white in my hand, and now I took it from the wall. Very good. Now, it was an interesting hand, by the way. 7 pairs is not very frequent thing. It's more frequent than other non-regular hands or irregular hands. But anyway, it's not so frequent. Looks like mixed shifted chows. It's not an interesting hand, you know, mixed shifted chows, but it requires very good planning and very good concentration. It's frequent just for good players. professional, so to say. Careful players who know how to collect such frequent hands with huge possibilities. Why mixed shifted chows are so popular? Because they are very flexible. Not very flexible now in my hand because I have two holes. 6 and 5 I'm waiting for. I'll be discarding 2 now. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, no. Maybe I'll take the last two, I don't know now. But as long as only one of them has been discarded, I'd better wait for some main fan, like mixed shifted chows, and not a small fan, just some of small fans like all chows, all simples, mixed double chow. Maybe if I'll see the third 6 bams on the table, I'll take 2 cracks. I'll take 2 and will be waiting for the last 6 in a hole. So it will be last tile all chows, all simples. That's it. But now I'm still, yes, good. Ciao. 5 cracks in a hole is not very probable thing, but not from the player to my right. Looks like he collects half flush and cracks now. But maybe I'll take it from the wall simply. 7 is dangerous, but 4 is dangerous as well. Anyway, I need to discard some cracks. Maybe I need to discard some dots instead. I could discard 5 fives and leave 7s as my eyes, but I would abandon my ready hand, and I don't want to abandon ready hand. It's too good to be abandoned, so to say. I can pick this 5 from the wall. I pretend that I don't have ready hand for now. If you discard many tiles just picked from the wall, tsumagiri in Japanese, then you show that your hand is ready or very close to ready. So sometimes it's just good to discard the same tile you picked, but from your hand. Where are my 5s? All are in the hand to my right. Possibly so. But if the player to my... What? She didn't want to declare Kong? She was afraid that somebody will rob it? Very interesting. She was offered, really, to declare a Kong, but why? Who may need to rob her Kong? Really? 2 sevens are on the table. 1 8 is on the table. Somebody wants this 2, which wasn't was discarded once by me. And the player to my right wins with half flush. But I still remained at the first place with one good self. With 7 pairs, I made first place. And what about his long thoughts about his waiting? 2 3 4 4 5 6. He wasn't sure that he was waiting. Not a very easy hand, so to say. He discarded 7. 5 6 7 7 8 9 he had. He had 2 3 4 4 5 5 6. What he was waiting for? Let's try to see. 2 3 4 4 5 6 7 8 9. He was waiting for 5. Yes, 2 5s could be his eyes. He was waiting for 2. He finally decided that he takes this 2 and nothing else. He couldn't take 3. He couldn't take 1 because they didn't give him structure. 2 3 4 4 2 3 4. No, he couldn't take 4. He couldn't take 6. If he didn't discard 7, what about this 7? 7 8 9 5 6 7 and 2 3 4 4 5. If he discard 4, for example, yes, he could win with the same 2 5. 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. No, it really didn't matter what he was discarding, just he needed to remain ready. He could discard 7, which he did. He could discard 4 with the same result. Okay, that requires some thinking, such long suit, to see what forms you have and which tile you need to discard to remain ready, with preferably good weightings. Okay, the opposite player, which refused to declare a Kong, was collecting some pungs. I don't understand why she discarded this 9, totally safe, but I don't understand. The player to my left was collecting some pairs. Sometimes, yes, he collects pairs. As long as he has 5 pairs in his hand, he could go for 7 pairs, but he discarded 1, 2 pairs already. 2.5. One cracks, another one cracks. And he fed into that hand to his opposite to my right, to simple half flush. A cheap hand from discard, which didn't move me from the first place. Thanks all.